The Heavenly Father is bringing judgment upon you nations, and specifically Moab, which is the Chinese, man. All right, this is an article from CNN, and it reads, at least 13 killed and others trapped as huge fire tears through Hong Kong high-rise apartment complex, authority says. All right? So this is the season where the Most High is bringing judgment upon you other nations, man. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 16, verse 7. Therefore shall Moab howl for Moab. Everyone shall howl for the foundation of Ker Herseth. Shall ye mourn? Surely they are stricken. Okay, so these nations are being stricken, man, because the Heavenly Father didn't forget what you did to his chosen people, man, the Israelites. And you got Israelites out there trying to vouch and save the other nations from their judgment. And the Most High is in the midst of judging them. The Heavenly Father is in the midst of judging these heathens, man, for what they did to us. And specifically Moab, man. Moab, man. He's being judged from the Heavenly Father. All right, and you niggas is in the way of his judgment. You know, the Heavenly Father is not going to forget anything that we have to endure, man. It's the book of Jeremiah 48, verse 16. The calamity of Moab is near to come, and his affliction hasteth fast, man. So whenever you watch the news, man, you see that the Most High then got up with Moab, man. Okay? Because the Most High didn't forget what his people had to endure, man. And then this is just a precursor of what's going to happen to the rest of you heathens, man. Okay? Verse 17. All ye that are about him, bemoan him. And all ye that know his name, say, how is the strong staff broken and the beautiful rod? Yeah, man, because like everything comes out of China, man. Most of the products that we get comes out of China, man. A lot of our people, they like, you know what I'm saying, the things that Moab and Ammon presents, all right? The cartoons, the Dragon Ball Z, the wrestling toys and stuff like that, all the stuff from the beauty supply, you know, all that stuff come from Moab. They got everything over there. So it's the beauty of thy staff, man. A lot of our women, they into buying a bunch of weaves and stuff like that. The Most High is going to judge these nations, man. And these 13 people that was caught up, that was killed in this fire with the high rises looking like they was collapsing and stuff like that, that ain't nothing, man. That's just a prelude. That's something small that the Most High is bringing, man. That's just something small. That don't even scratch the surface on what he going to do to these other nations. But when we see things like this, we know that the Heavenly Father has his hand involved within it. Okay? We know that the Heavenly Father has his hands within it. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 46, verse 10, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done. So the judgment is not yet done for these other nations. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's judging them on a medium scale right now, he's going to lift it up and it's going to be on a high scale, saying, my counsel shall stand and I will do all my pleasures. So one of the pleasures of the Heavenly Father is putting his people back in their rightful place in the earth as kings, all right, of the earth, all right, and the rulers of the earth. And the other one is bringing destruction upon the other nations for enslaving us and the stuff that they continue to do now. Like, I can give you an example, man. When our women, we buy, when they buy the weaves and stuff like that, we don't know what chemicals they putting in that stuff. And that's why a lot of our women, they suffer from hair loss because they only want to look beautiful for a day. And then next thing you know, they're suffering from hair loss. Where that stuff comes from China, man. Okay, that shit comes from China. So the little tactical things that they're doing, they're going to get paid for that, man. They're going to get payback for that. So we're not going to forget anything, man. We're not going to forget nothing. We're going to call it down the middle. We're going to call it spade a spade. That's how it was supposed to be. All right, this is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 15. For the day of the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. So he said all the heathen, not just a couple of them, not just the ones that serve Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, how these bootleg Israelites say, if they confess the name of the Heavenly Father, they're going to escape slavery and stuff like that. No, they all going to be put in captivity, man. All right? Some going to get better positions than others, but they all going to be saved for the plantation. And they're not going to be in those chariots, man. Because for us, true salvation is being beamed up and the chariots being delivered from our enemies, pursuant to the book of Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Okay? So they're not going to get that type of salvation. They're not going to be saved. All right? They're not going to be saved. They're going to be servants, okay, in the kingdom. They're going to be serving the Israelites. Okay, so let's get that again. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 15. For the day of the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua is near upon all the heathen. Not just a couple of them, all of them. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. So the same thing you did to the so-called Negroes, man. All right, making us build the Great Wall of China. We gonna make you build. Okay? We gonna make you build because guess what? You had a hand in our destruction. And you can say, well, y'all broke the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, but that ain't got nothing to do with you. That got something to do with us and our God. Okay? And now our punishment is almost over with, and now, hey, y'all gonna be punished for giving us false religion, all these different philosophies that ain't even of the Most High. You gonna pay for that shit, man. And we not gonna have no mercy on you, man. This is 1 Maccabees chapter 2, verse 10. And what nation have not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils? Verse 11. All her ornaments are taken away of a free woman. So Israel was a free woman. Now it says a free woman, she has become a bond slave, man. And that's what we have become here, man. It's damn slaves, man. Slaves in the mind, to the point they took off the chains off of us. Now we don't even know that we're destroyed mentally, man. We don't know who we are. We still calling us by a damn color. And these other nations know who we are. And guess what? They ain't telling us, man. That's why the Heavenly Father sent us in these last days to wake you niggas up, man. Because you a damn slave, man. All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a slave? Salaki, I read that wrong. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Because they destroyed us. Because we didn't remember, the law, statutes, commandments. But the Heavenly Father is going to remember our enemies, man, in these last days, man, and what they did unto us. And how they robbed us and took our spoils. So that's why we spoiled, because they took our things. They took our name. And let's get that, Psalms 83, because they took our name from us, man. We can't forget that. This history cannot be forgotten, man. Although they sweep it under the rug. We not gonna forget, man. We're going to remember this. The book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 1, keep not thou silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. Salakia, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Okay? the tabernacles of Edom, which is the so-called white man, the Ishmaelites, which is the Arabs, of Moab, which are the Chinese. So we want to stop there. So these are the enemies, man. We want to stop at that enemy, Moab. And the Heavenly Father is bringing judgment upon Moab for the calamity that we went through, the calamity that they put us through. They gotta pay for that, man. Okay? They gotta pay for that. You're not gonna get away with oppressing God's people and think that ain't nothing gonna happen. You can't get away with that, man. So we gonna remember, man, because the fight continues, man. This fight is gonna continue until we wake up, until the remnant wake up and we get up out this damn land. And then we gonna get back in the kingdom. So with that, all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, double honor to all the elders teaching on the four corners of the earth, teaching in truth and sincerity. To you, I say Shalom, Brother Khan from the 7 Lions of Judah, Jeshurun. To you, I say Shalom.